to another exciting session of TechBairn Talks. For those who are joining us for the first time, TechBrain is one of the India's fastest growing upskill platform. We focus on bridging the gap between classroom learning and real world industry requirements through practical industry programs in technology and business. Today, we are delighted to welcome Chayan Sharma, software engineer concerned, as our guest speaker. He will be sharing his experience on mastering DSA problem solving, a step by step framework, a highly insightful session for students and professionals looking to strengthen their problem solving approach and build a solid foundation in data structure and algorithm. Before we get started, feel free to drop your questions in the chat box at any time. We will try to address them during on or towards the end of the session. Without further ado, I will like to hand over the session to Chayan Sharma. Welcome, Chayan.
Thank you, TechBairn. Thank you for the introduction. So, yeah, hi everyone. Hi, good evening. Let me know if I am audible and visible. You can confirm me in the chat. Okay, thank you.
You're audible. I think you're audible, but I'm not able to see. Can you please check your webcam once?
I'm not visible to all of you. I'm visible, right? Please, guys, confirm. Okay. Okay, so hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you for the participation and joining this session. So, since this session is for DSA, I'll give you a quick introduction about myself. I'm working as a software engineer at a service-based company. So my tech stack involves Java, Spring Boot, and primarily I'm a backend engineer with 4.5, nearly now 5 years of experience. So, and for all of you, I'll share my LinkedIn. You can check out me. Like, I'll share my profile with all of you. So, okay. So regarding our DSA, so I believe all our beginners or all of you have just started your journey with the DSA, and you will be having a lot of questions, which platform to use, how to solve questions, and how to do continuous revision so that you guys don't forget. And so we'll take it forward. Just give me a second. Okay, so like for the platforms, I'll quickly share my screen, and I have a quick notes with I can share with all of you, or you can note it. It's simple thing. 1 second. So, okay, so like if you all are beginners or if you all are starting with your DSA journey, I like the questions that all of us have, even me, including me, I had, right? How to approach the problems, how on which platforms we should be solving, what questions we should solve, which questions are mostly being asked in the company, right? And how to keep revising these questions, because DSA is all about continuous practice. The moment you start with your continuous practice and continuous revision, you will be able to understand it. It's very simple thing. Initially it takes time. Initially it feels hard sometimes, like there are some topics. So these are my pointers that I also used in my journey. I have solved around 1000 problems, including GFG and lead code. My lead code link is there in my LinkedIn, right? So how I used to solve and how was my journey. Like, suppose whenever you see any question, you should be starting with a brute force. Brute force approach is nothing but whatever is coming to your mind to solve that kind of a problem. Don't think about it, how much time it will take, how much space it is taking. Just try to use your own mind, whatever knowledge you have, 10, 20, 30%, whatever it is. If you are able to come up with something, try to solve it with brute force, right? It's always like the straightforward solution you need to think of. You don't have to focus on the optimization, right? And help to understand the problem clearly. When you go to any platform, be it lead code, GFG, or any other platform, there is a question. Along with the question, you have constraint, you have everything written there. First, you need to really understand the problem, right? What they are asking. There are so many patterns involved. Like, if I have solved 500 questions, it does not mean that 500 questions had 500 patterns. No, it was all about 10-20 patterns, but this only comes with practice. Okay, so whenever you see a problem, try to solve whatever coming to your mind. Okay, even if all the test cases getting passed or not does not matter, just try to code it up, right? So see, even in this interview, this happens. If he asking you a question, you are directly giving the optimized solution. That's not the way. First, give him the brute force. Give him your logic that I am thinking this way. Then you have to go with the optimized solution, right? Don't directly jump to optimize. Even in your practice, even in your interview, this is a big red flag. Like, you're straight away giving the optimized solution. That shows that you have memorized the solution, but you don't understand the process or the question, right? So how we optimize it, you need to analyze your brute force. What is slow? Either you are using nested for loops or some data structure which is taking a lot of time. It can be optimization in terms of space or in optimization in terms of time, right? So if you go to any question, right, in the constraint, mostly they have written 10 to the power 5. That means you cannot use nested for loop or under for, right? Because that will exceed 10 to the power 5 and you will get time limit exceeded. Most of you, if you are solving questions and solve it via brute force first, you must have seen that it is only because of that constraint. You have to focus on the constraint. Okay, then, right? So this is what I've written. Optimization should be logical, not memorize. You don't have to fit in your mind that if this thing comes, I'll put this. Every question is a different part, right? But the pattern is always same. We'll come to the pattern as well. And the third pointer will be the calculating the time and space complexity for each of your solution. What is the time? What is the space that your question is taking, right? And helps decide the constraint. Like, it helps you understand whether the constraints will get passed or not. What's happening? So you have to calculate the time and space complexity. And then, like, with your practice, you'll be using different data structure. You will be coming through stacks, queues, hash maps, right? Array list, linked list. So looking at the problem, first you have read the problem, understood the problem, you have come up with a brute force optimize approach, time and space complexity. You need to understand which kind of data structure you should be using. This will only come with practice. With lot of practice, you will get to know which kind of data structure I should be putting in. Why? Because every data structure has its pros and cons, time complexity, space complexity, right? Then, as I was speaking about the problem patterns, like some of the common patterns that fall are two pointers, sliding window, 2 pointers mostly are used in your binary search. Binary search can be applied when the array is sorted. When we say about sliding window, this is very common in your stacks problem. Okay. And then we have hashing, your hash map, your stack, your binary search, your recursion, your dynamic programming. So focus on the patterns, right? So, and then as I said, read the problem very carefully, try to understand the constraints, the edge cases that may be coming, right? And many mistakes happen due to poor reading. Then quality over quantity. You don't have to solve 500, 1000 questions. That is not needed. The questions that you need to solve is quality questions. How you will get them? You just Google it out. A lot of material is now available on Google. Even you can ask ChatGPT, but even if you can Google it, you'll get a lot of material. Even in YouTube, your Google Chrome, everything is there. And how we pick the problem, a high quality problem, like in lead code, there is a like count. Try to see the problem which has like good number of likes, maybe above 2.5k. It's a that means it's a genuine question. It is being asked in the companies. In GFG, there's a company wise section. Try to search there which company is asking this question, then only pick. Else don't waste your time. Don't pick any random lead code question with less number of likes or any GFG question with no company tags. Don't try to do that initially. Try to first solve the quality questions. Okay, later on you can experiment once you get the grip, right, about like your concepts and you are fully aware of tackling each and every problem that comes, right? At least you know the approach. Then how you should be progressing. There's a easy, medium, hard category. Start with easy. Don't assume that easy one will not be asked. In many of the interviews, easy ones are asked, and mostly people what they try to do is focus on medium and hard. With easy questions, you create your good base. With me directly jumping to medium hard without having no knowledge, this will like 10-20 days you'll feel good, but after that you will leave DSA because these problems are hard, they are based on easy, right? And then you will start assuming that this is very hard thing to do, I should not be doing it. But that's not the way. You are not following the right way to progress DSA, how you should be starting your journey. And then making the notes very important for your revision purpose. Any topic you solve, right? Suppose you solve 2 questions daily. Solve it, revise it. Continuously 3-4 times. When you will revise it, you will get fit into your memory. That can only happen if you are making proper notes, like the approach you are using, patterns you are using, mistakes that you have made, right? So like you firstly coded it the brute force, what mistake happened, why you have to optimize that, what kind of optimization you apply, whatever notes you feel you can later on, like when review or revise, you are able to get the problem, you are able to get everything, like why I did this. Okay. Then consistency. There is no need to solve 8-10 questions a daily. If you have time, go ahead. If you are just solving 2 to 4 to 3 problems daily, it's enough. You can simultaneously start with your development alongside, right? So you can make a balance as per your energy levels, as per your routine or schedule. Some people are college going, some are working, so based on your own like time schedule. And like what to do when you are stuck. Okay, so when you are stuck, right, you first give your 10-15-20 minutes, try to understand. There are editorials available, brute force optimize, everything is written. Try to understand what they are doing, pick up pen and paper, try to do a dry run, do pass some test cases, try to understand the problem, right? And yeah, so once you are done, like if you are following all these things, you have become comfortable. There are contests available on lead code that can improve your speed, consistency, or accuracy, right? You will get real time questions. That questions will never be available on lead code. After contest they are available, but so you can challenge yourself, your concepts, right? And yeah, so that is it. I mean, it's better if you guys can put up your questions and I can answer them. What kind of challenges you are facing? These are the things that I believe everyone goes through, and the roadmap that they should be following. So better to make it two-way conversation, right? So either you can open your mic or put in the chat box. Sir, if I start the DSA, do I need to first do the... Yeah, it is along with your DSA, we can work on your basics. Suppose today you are solving array questions, right? Solve two questions, study a bit about array. There's no need to wait that first I need to go through Java. See, Java is very big. If you try to go with this approach that first I'll do Java and then I'll do the DSA, no, don't do that. It's a very big thing. Along with your DSA journey, today you have done array, try to read about array, try to understand the data structure. That way you can do both the things, your Java basics or medium advanced, anything, and your DSA journey as well. And let me tell you, please prepare a good lead code profile. Whatever question you are solving on GFG or anywhere, try to maintain a good lead code profile. It is very much needed. You can put it in your resume, your LinkedIn. It gives you an edge, right? And yeah, try to solve consistently. How to pick questions in lead code? If you are beginner, check the pick easy questions and the questions that is having the highest number of like the like should be above 2k 2.5k. Try to do those problems, but start with easy ones. Which languages? Either go for C Sharp or Java. You should not be using Python, right? Either Java or C or C++. Yeah, no Python. Can you explain the last two? I mean the 12th and 13, which platform is met coaching? See, 12 and 13 is all about continuous practice, right? Preparing notes. So I'll give you this pointer if you need it. You just drop me a message somewhere. I'll give you which platform. CodeChef, Codeforces are for your competitive programming. So for DSA, lead code or GFG, both you can follow both. Both have good number of questions. I'm not able to break the logic when new programs come. Yeah, that is why you can try to read the editorial. Editorial is available, and this is for everyone. If you're not able to break the logic initially, it will happen, right? Try to understand the editorial. Try to watch a video on YouTube. Someone has definitely solved that question on YouTube and explained the approach. So, Python is not good because object-oriented language are being given by company, right? Used by company. Whenever you are giving any interview, company will be giving you either Java or C. Is DSA with Python or not? See, Python. Always prefer object-oriented language. Okay, so Python is not. So is the time frame you suggest to practice? See, time frame in your whole journey, even if you have solved like 500, 400, any questions, you will still feel that you are not prepared. The moment you have solved questions related to all the data structures, be it only 200, and you are confident enough, just start giving the interviews. Interviews really give you the experience, right? You learn from experiences. Everyone has their own journey. Start giving the interviews. You will get to learn where your weakness is and where are your strong points. Then work on your weakness. So keep giving the interviews. Don't wait that I'll do this much, then I will give interview. That way, please don't do that. First, you have to follow recursion. Recursion is the base of your trees, your graphs, your DP. So don't directly jump to DP. First recursion, and then you can move it DP. Having good command in recursion will definitely help you in solving trees problem, graphs, your DP. So, and try to dry run on recursion. Try to traverse through the tree with your draw that tree in your notebook. Try to traverse, try to understand how the recursion works, how the abstraction works behind the scene, right? Because if you are not able to understand the recursion, then trees and graphs will become difficult for you to understand how they are working internally. So having good clarity in recursion is very, very important. So what if I will see this question is being continued asked, either prefer C or Java. Lot of companies will not give you option for Python. This is my advice, my experience. Like even my colleagues have this experience. So Java or C or C++. You only have to pick one language. You don't have to cover all the languages. If you're comfortable with Java, go with Java. Start with your DSA with Java. If you're comfortable with C++, go with C++. Whom would you recommend to study DSA from? There is no particular platform. See, in my journey, I was following everyone. There was no specific channel or specific tutorial I used to follow. So I used to, if I'm stuck, I read the editorial. If I'm still stuck, I watch a YouTube video, I read an article. I used to practice on pen and paper a lot. So I did not had any fixed person that I was following to. That was not the case. And you should also not stick to one person, because see, you will see in YouTube also some topic, like suppose graph. Some people will be teaching you graph in a very clear crystal manner. Some are good in DP, some are good in stack or queue. So it's your preference. Okay, how much question need to solve for each pattern? 15-20 questions are enough to be solved for each pattern. This will come around to like 250-300 problems. Whenever I have theory knowledge of DSA, but whenever I'm not able to make logic. You have to start sitting consistently, Samruddhi. Initially journey is like, it feels heavy, but try to stay consistent, try to solve, right? Try to follow, try to see the video on YouTube, solution on YouTube or Google, and then try to keep revising, you need to motivate yourself. No one will come on behalf of you and like every day motivate you. You have to motivate yourself, because see, if you are good in DSA, right, this will give you, like, you can get a lot of interview opportunities, and as you've seen, right, a lot of people make crack good companies solving DSA. I'm doing BS in GDS in my colleges. Python not recommended. See, MBA and DSA are both different topics. First, you have to decide where to move forward. Yes, like Abdullah, like we use array list, right? So whenever we want to fetch any data from database and then want to iterate on that data, we use array list. So This is one such case where I've used it. We also use hash map whenever we want to store any value, right? We don't want to hit the database continuously. So yeah, which topics are most asked by company? That category, which topics are asked by most companies. Every companies have specific topics to ask, but don't try to prepare this way. Try to cover all the data structure. I'm not saying practice 1,000 questions, practice quality questions, cover from each and every data structure and start giving interviews. Company-wise strategy comes when you have already solved a lot of questions and now you're comfortable enough to like start solving questions company-wise. But first get your basics right. First, so at least solve 200 questions from all the data structure, right? Including all the data structures. If you have the rate most commonly asked DSA pattern, there is no such pattern like commonly pattern. Company can ask anything. No DSA with no, go with Java, C, C++. I can understand the logic. If you are able to understand the logic but not able to build code, try to think where you are failing. Try to write down on a piece of paper your code. See where it is getting failed, right? You have to yourself see, or if you are like enrolled into some course, ask that doubt support where the code is getting failed. Try to see why you are not able to code it up, whatever strategy you are thinking of. This only comes with practice. See, initially you will find it hard, but if you are consistent, you will be able to come up to know that where the logic is getting failed or why you are not able to build logic. From the day one or don't expect anything unless and until you have sat consistently for 21 days, right? Then only things will start getting comfortable for you. On the very first day, you will not be pro, or you will not be able to come up with the solutions. When I should start giving, I have to learn DSA heaps. When you can start giving contests once you have solved solved questions from each and every topic, right? Try to set a goal that you will solve 200 questions including all the topics. Try to give the contest. Prefer lead code for contest. Code forces, all these platforms are for competitive programming. We are discussing DSA, not competitive programming. So newly learning basics of Java. DSA can be completed. If you have limited time, try to invest more time. Like if you have 2 months, right? If you are doing DSA 2 hours, if you feel this is like less, give 3 hours, give more time. And Java basic, learn along with DSA. No need to first learn the Java basics for 1 month and then move to DSA. Like, see, if you are able to, if you learn array today, you have that in your mind. Go to lead code, solve some array questions. That way you will get practical knowledge as well, right? Rather than only learning theory for first 30 days and assuming I will solve problems after learning the basics, after getting the theory knowledge. Better to do practical along with that, right? When we learn JavaScript, HTML, CSS, what we do, we create some small website, some calculator, a to-do app, right? So that whatever knowledge we have, we try to check why are doing practical. That way we become strong, right? Should we learn from solving? Initially, you can definitely do. Initially, you can see you can watch the lecture, right? How they are solving. Try to code that solution, no problem. If you are beginner, if you are early in your journey, what will happen, right? It will make you comfortable with DSA. That I totally agree. That will not consume a lot of time, and you'll be consistent. So definitely you can follow this approach, Ron. I'm currently like this MBA and DSA journey, both are different, right? So if you want to be in tech domain, right, you want to work in the like want to be a developer in future, definitely you can learn DSA. If your goal is not to get into tech or not to become a developer, there's no need to learn DSA. You can ignore. So what do you say when it comes to question that should a person start coding? Nivhari, I didn't understand your question. You can put it again maybe. So to get perfect in how much time we have to spend. Two questions roughly takes one and a half. That one and a half hour. That's it. 1 hour is also enough daily. Solve two questions daily. If you have more bandwidth, try to take some break and come again and again solve two more questions. That's up to completely your schedule. I'm not aware of each and every one of your schedule. Come up with your own plan, but be consistent. Either practice for 1 hour or 4 hour or 10 hours. Be consistent daily. Sir, can you tell the roadmap for DSA with Java? Definitely, it's try to pick simple, like this is a very straightforward question. Roadmap for DSA, it's simple thing. You can get it like on the internet, but my strategy and my advice would be whatever I have told, like solve easy questions first. Don't directly jump to medium hard. Don't do complex topic that I will do DSA, like I will do dynamic programming, graphs, trees. All these are very complex topics. Start with DSA, or start with array, strings, right? You can start with recursion. As I told you, recursion is foundation for your graphs, for your trees, for your dynamic programming. That way you can come up. Yes, database is needed. Simple Oracle, SQL, all these are SQL databases, right? So definitely database knowledge, queries, how to query, how to create indexes. These knowledge of database is needed. So videos are available on internet. Tier 3, Tier 4 college does not matter. If you are good in DSA, soon or later you will get the opportunity you don't know and you will get placed in good company. But all depends on your preparation, on your level of skill. Theory of the See, don't mix Java and C++. Pick one language. Focus on one language. One language is very big enough, right? Company won't ask you to come and code in Java in one day. Then on Friday they'll ask you to code in C++. That does not happen. Pick your one language. Either Java, either C++. Don't do two languages. It will take you nowhere and you will get stuck. If I'm going to solve problem in DSA in C, does it mean I should be learning? When you are solving problem in DSA in C language, along with your journey, you will start to get to know the concepts in C. So there's no such thing like I have to learn C first, C language completely. No. Along with the DSA journey, you'll learn. Start learning, right? If you're solving problem in array in C, try to read about array in C. How does it work? What are the pros and cons? That way you can learn. Roadmap to become backend engineer. This is off topic. You can drop me a message. I'll let you know. But Java, if you are picking Java, then as a backend engineer, you have to learn its framework, Spring Boot, right? Then we have microservices, we have database. So and let me also tell you one thing, okay? The moment you have solved, you are consistent in your DSA, you have solved 200 questions, right? You will be very much comfortable. If you are consistent, and you know all the concept. You have not simply copy pasted in your journey. You have put in your efforts. It is a simple thing. Okay, so but you have to give your time. You have to give your efforts. Right? So following DSA playlist with Coder Army, watching the Rohit solution. See, whatever channel you are following, if you are understanding them, you are able to code your solution. Every channel have given their 100% to explain you all the concepts. Now it's up to you if you are able to understand and if you are comfortable. So yeah. I prefer you start with array string recursion. After that, you can take any topic. DP, trees and graphs, and try. Keep them for end. Array string recursion. After that, you can pick stacks, hash maps, linked list, anything. Trees, graph, DP, try and try. Try to pick. They are a bit advanced topic. Try to pick them in your middle of your journey. After 60-70% you are done with DSA, try to pick these topics after that. Array string and recursion. Mark these words: array string and recursion. Try to solve these questions first. Sir, what programming that you have started learning? See, I code in Java. The language I use is Java. Why I picked Java, I also tell you. Like when I was a beginner, so what I saw is my strategy of picking a language was I wanted to see like the number of resources available for Java and C++ if I get stuck. So what I saw in Java, there were a lot of topics available on YouTube, lot of articles available on Google as compared to C. And I was also very comfortable with Java. I was liking Java over C. So that way I preferred Java, and I started started my DSA journey with Java, and now I am with Java only. Like, so in my backend also I work with Java Spring Boot. So I can't solve. You can't solve the DSA question after completing the theory because maybe you are a beginner, or what you can do in easy way, someone asks question that they can watch the lecture. You come up with the theory, you can either watch the lecture or read the tutorial. In tutorial, along with theory, there is solution also. Try to read that solution. Don't simply copy paste it up. Try to read the solution, try to read that code, and then try to think what theory you learned and what is there in the code. Okay, that way you can understand. Initially, seeing someone's solution is also fine. You should get comfortable. It's up. You should be like, if you're seeing someone's solution, that is fine. Until and unless you are copy pasting it, that is not the right way. But if you are seeing the solution, you are understanding, okay, this is the solution, this is the data structure, or this is the particular concept being used, and then you are able to code it up on your own, that is fine, completely fine. No one is like on the very first day is 100% a pro coder. No, they learn with their experiences, their failures. So everyone has their own journey. See, backend stack varies not for company to company. Every company has opportunities on all the tech stack. It's not like one company is only dedicated to Java. That does not work. Every company has opening in on all their domains. Java, Django, Python, everyone. So don't think like this company only works with Java. That's not the way. How many core? Which skills is required? What are trending skills to learn? Don't follow trending skills, okay? Just Java is not a trending, okay? Java didn't came today. Java is very old language, still being used. So don't follow the hot passion of the day. Follow whatever, like if you are in tech, follow C++, Java, pick one language, start coding. Don't try to Google what will be the hot topic for today. I will focus on that. That way you will get distracted and you won't be able to prepare. And you will get stuck in future. How many core problem solving should a beginner focus? How many core? There are so many cheat sheets available, Siva. So many, like, so many platform. Everything is there. Don't try to figure out how many problem, how many topics, how many this, how many that. First, try to put your mind in a zone that, okay, I'll start my DSA. Okay. And try to solve 2-4 questions. Don't try to figure out I will solve only those questions which are being asked in the company. Suppose it's a hard level question. On the very first day you will solve hard level question, you will mess up your journey. Okay. And there are so many cheat sheets available, so many sheets available. Try to follow whatever fits you the best or you feel you should be following. Abhishek, that you can decide your own schedule as per your availability. You can do that, no problem. But stay consistent whatever you pick. It should not be like AI ML one day, JavaScript another day. Be consistent whatever you pick. Sami, this only comes with practice. Keep things simple, guys. Don't overthink. Don't get scared. Don't be in a fear. What is this thing? Just keep things simple. Just say one thing to yourself. I'll be consistent. Okay. And I'll follow a particular set of pattern. Once you'll start following, once you'll start sitting for 1 hour daily, 2 hour daily as per your schedule, things will fall in place. But don't overthink, okay? How to build logic, how to build this, how to build that. Don't focus on how. Just say one thing that I'll be consistent. I'll solve 2 problems daily or 4 problems daily. I'll sit for 1 hour consistently. That's it. Then all those how, why will be get answered to yourself. You'll get those answers. You won't get scared by this. Yeah, welcome. No knowledge of front end is needed to become a backend engineer. Both are different. Pick one domain, either go for front end or back end. Don't mix up everything. First get comfortable in one. And you can take this notes that I was discussing. So by default I named it to DA. It should be DSA, but anyways you can download it and see if you are able to get this information. Rahul, you can start picking Java. Okay, start either pick backend development or front end development, anyone. If you are doing DSA, picking Java, go with backend engineering. Then once you are done with Java, you can pick its framework, try to create some backend APIs. in your local, lot of videos available. Put that into your resume. You'll definitely find a job if you are good in your skills. So job is not a problem, job is available. If skills are there, you will get something. That's not a problem. As a backend, do we apply the same pattern approaches repeatedly, or do we need to come up with that? Totally depends on the kind of problem we are solving for a client, right? It does not always happen that you will see the pattern and approaches on a continuous basis. That does not happen. But yeah, what DSA helps is it sharpens your problem logic, your logic, how you are able to think about a problem, the solution, right? So you are able to build logic fast, optimize. You are able to think with more clarity. That's why companies are DSA, to check the problem solving abilities of a candidate. But Rahul, I will also prefer go for DSA. If you're not able to get logic, check the solution, read the editorial, see what they have done, try to solve on your own. That way you will start able to build the logic. There is no issue that if you're not able to build logic, you don't have to see someone's code. You can refer the code, try to see what logic they have applied. In a company, do typically specialize in single API, or do they work with multiple? That totally depends on the project. Now, Abdul, these questions, the question that you are asking, they are all vary company to company, project to project. There is no such hard fixed rule. Company don't operate like that. Yes, you can do development with your DSA. Definitely you should do that. Yes, Mukul, you should definitely do development with DSA. It's a good thing to do. And whatever development you are doing, creating projects, put that into a resume along with your lead code profile. That gives you upper edge. Definitely. I hope this is clear now. It's up to you. Either you can pick front end or back end. There is no such best thing. Whatever you pick, you should be good at it. How much time both things required, it's up to your capacity. 3 months are enough, I would say. 3 to 6 months, based on your energy, based on your time investment. I don't know how much time you have daily. Okay, so upon your schedule, you can start being consistent. How much time it will take, it will be early. Don't worry, it will not take you entire 1 year, 2 years. If you're consistent, 3 to 6 months enough. Start giving interviews. You can create your profile on Naukri as well, okay, for jobs. You can put in your skills. You can put in your resume there, the projects you are working on, or your internships or jobs. Naukri is a good platform. And there are so many other platforms you can check, but Naukri is one good platform. SQL questions, I didn't I don't know about particular SQL platform. You can check on the internet, but SQL you must know. You'll see lectures of 3 hours, 2 hours available on YouTube. So simple. Those are basically SQL queries to query the database to get the data. Simple thing, very, very simple thing. I get DSA with Java, but I want to do. Yes, Deepika, it's good thing to have. If you want to be a backend developer, Java has a framework called Spring Boot. You will work in Spring Boot. You will create the APIs, so you can create a backend project. You can create APIs, right? So that is also good thing. Which platform best to learn DSA from basic? LeetCode and GFG both. See why I say LeetCode along with GFG, because both LeetCode, if you are solving questions on LeetCode, your coding profile will be built up. Okay, and LeetCode and GFG are very common among all the community. You can put your profile link that I have solved 200 questions on LeetCode or GFG. LeetCode is very much considered, highly recommended. But GFG is also very good platform. You get to know, like on LeetCode, you don't get to know which this question was asked in which company, but on GFG you get to know that. On LeetCode you only get to know the number of likes. Can you share your LeetCode profile URL? It's on my LinkedIn. Okay. I'll give you it. Dear Mukul, you can come on mic. I don't know what clarity you are asking for. I can elaborate, clear you. You come on the mic. I've already answered your question 2 times, but still you are having doubt. Yes, Mukul.
Sir, your voice is breaking. That's why I am not clearly getting the clear voice of your and getting continuously disturbance in getting your voice. So I am unable to fetch the things. That's why I am saying to please repeat the things.
Am I audible
Can you
now?
please?
Am I audible now?
Sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so definitely.
Yes,
Yeah. Please go ahead. What question you have? Like DSA with development is good thing. You can do it simultaneously, no problems. You should be doing it.
but how to manage both the things simultaneously along with the college? That's my main point.
That is your own routine, right? You have to manage it. How I can manage it for you?
Sir, some guidance you can provide now how I can.
Okay. Like see, if you are able to invest 2 hours daily, that is fine. Morning, evening, morning you can do DSA, right? Wake up early. In evening time, after your college, after you are done with your studies, give one hour to development based on your routine, right? That way you can do. Everyone has their own routine, own way of doing things. So how to manage that? You have to figure it out. You have to sit straight for 2 hours. Go ahead. It's up to you. Like I don't have any specific thing. So
Yeah, so Chayan, I think most of the questions is covered. Like you have answered all the queries. So yeah, participants, if you have any questions, you can drop or you can reach out on LinkedIn. That Chayan has already shared the LinkedIn profile, so you can ask them. Uh, okay, so still some of the questions is coming. Chayan, like if possible, you can take. You can yeah.
I mean, share experience with me, how you faced. I used to make proper notes. Okay, I used to practice a lot. Used to make proper notes. Try to understand. Try to read the editorial. Try to understand the approach. And what I used to do is, suppose on Monday I have read any problem, I have read a solution. I don't code it immediately. I just understand the approach. Either next day or next to next day, I code it on my own. And I've always maintained a notebook with me, which helped me to revise the topics continuously. At one point of time, I was very comfortable that I still like, I don't require any notebook. Now I have concepts with me. I am able to understand the question. That only comes with consistent practice, with your proper notes, with your consistent efforts. You will get comfortable with it. So, is it possible that thing we are learning in DSA daily? Not every time it will be possible, but definitely data structures will be getting used in backend. Whatever you are learning in front end, don't assume that everything will be used. It totally depends on the requirement. So, but you will definitely you will be using the data structures. So yeah, I think I've answered all the questions. So if sir, for DSA we have to do pattern wise question. So in which website easy to get it pattern wise questions? For pattern wise, there is no pattern wise question. Don't pick pattern wise question. Pick topic wise question. If you are solving DS array, okay, pick array. Initially, don't focus on pattern. First, focus on consistency. Try to solve some questions. How you will get the patterns when you will be consistent in your journey. In array, we have binary search. Okay, binary search is a one such pattern which is only applied when array is sorted. So how will you able to get this once you are solving the question right consistently from day one or initial days? You won't able to. You should not focus on pattern, you should focus on consistency. That is, I have been highlighting throughout this lecture. Be consistent. All these things, patterns or company wise question, which question should I pick, which is being asked in which company, all these things will be cleared once you are consistent, once you have solved a lot of questions. So you will yourself figure out the tips and tricks that works for you. Okay, and you will able to understand which data structure you are strong in and which is your weakness. So you'll figure it out yourself in your journey. I'm telling you, be consistent. That's it. Keep things simple. Don't worry, don't overthink. Sir, what do you think the easiest and hardest topic in DSA? There's no such easiest and hardest topic in DSA. Totally depends on you. Some people think graph is difficult for them, some things DP is difficult for them. It's up to individual. But yeah, complex topic, DP, graphs, trees, right, are a bit complex topic, but don't assume that they are the hardest. You won't be able to solve that. Human beings are solving it, so you can also solve that. So, any questions you can put in, else we are good to close.
Yeah, so I think like we have covered all the doubts and even all the topics. Yeah. So thank you so much, Charan, for joining us today. Yeah, like it's great. Like all the doubts has all I think already cleared, and I'm confident like students must like gain the valuable knowledge from this event. Uh, and I have sent the attendance link in the chat.